Hi to all traders and welcome to another market review brought to you by Orbex. The big news in the last 24 hours is that the S&P has hit another record high for the second consecutive session, with the Dow hitting the 38,000 level for the first time as well. So indices really pushing ahead of this earnings season. We've got quite a few more companies to come that are most probably going to exceed their estimates in the near term at least. So what does this mean for America? Well, it means basically that the economy is looking more progressive than it did do this time last year. Obviously, record highs on indices are such a big thing for the economy. Obviously, we've got PC data as well coming out in the next few days. So it's really a big test now to see if we can have this bull market continue or if there's going to be a sharp correction in price action. But at the moment, a lot of economists are expecting another push higher, at least for the S&P and the Dow as well. Nasdaq not doing too badly as well. So really progressive. And, you know, we haven't really even had Netflix or Tesla or any of the big companies really showing their earnings yet. So imagine if we do have progressive earnings season, even more so, where the price action is going to go from now. So let's get right into the charts now. I've got this on the 8-hour chart, pretty much like the daily chart for the S&P. Just drag that out so that's a little bit more easier to see. So as you can see, we've pretty much been in a bull market since October, when we saw this dip and another push higher. We haven't had any corrections at all, really. We've just been hitting high after high, gaps in the market as well, runaway gaps most presumably. And the real test was pretty much here where we saw this last swing high, roughly at the 4600 area. But since then, another 200 points to the upside, over 200 points actually. And now, as I said, trading for record highs for the second consecutive session. So where can we see a slowdown? Where will we possibly see this correction happening for the indices? Well, if we look on the 4-hour charts, a little bit more comprehensible. As you can see here, we've got more of a bearish divergence on the RSI coming into fruition. So this is what we're kind of going to have a look at and keep an eye out for in the next 24 hours if we do see any signs of a slowdown. But as you can see here, we had a slight consolidation before a confirmation break, and this happened just in the last few hours as well. So very momentous times for the S&P, well, for all indices especially. We look back on 6 years ago when Donald Trump was president, and there was a real big push on the S&P, and he was saying that due to the American economy flourishing under him, this is why we're seeing a record high after record high. But since then, as you can see, we're in 2024 now, and we've hit another record high above 4,800. So this is what we're really starting to have a look at now. It doesn't really matter what's happening in the White House. It's really all the progressive nature of the price action, sentiment, excuse me, and also earnings season are having a real big influence on it as well. So let's just take a quick look on the Dow. We'll bring it back to the daily charts. It's a bit easier to see. So what we're seeing at the moment is pretty much, we've got the 20-day moving average as well. You can see how progressive it's been in the last few trading sessions, the last few months at least. And we are seeing pretty much like on the S&P this bearish divergence as well. It just depends if it comes into play or not, because it's ignored pretty much all the other divergences. And like the S&P, this last swing high was when it was broken just in the mid 35,000 area. We are seeing such a big move on the market as well. So again, pretty much like the S&P and all the indices, we've been in a bull market from October time, and it doesn't look like it's slowing down anytime soon. But let's just take a look on the 4-hour chart just to see a little bit more of intraday price action. So there was a harsh, or firm, let's say, consolidation period in the near term at least, and we were just waiting for that to kind of break. But since then, as you can see, we've had a confirmation of this bullish run past 37,800, which was pretty much the last major resistance. That's really been the catalyst now, and we're just seeing more of a push. So keep an eye out for AI stocks. These are are probably going to drive the indices for most of the year. Not looking like it's going to be a slowdown anytime soon. and also just keep an eye out for the next level of earnings as well on your earnings season calendar. Just keep an eye out for that. If you are trading stocks or indices, it's going to really impact them quite significantly. So let's see what's in store for tomorrow's news, and we'll be back then. So thank you very much for joining me, and we'll speak again next time. Bye for now.